Well, hello everyone, and welcome back for some more Legacy. Apologies about taking last week off. I just kind of needed a minute to kind of recharge, but we are back, and we're back with some Mono Blue Omnitell. So this list is from MTG Judge Raj on MTGO, who's taken it 3-1 in the last couple of prelims. So this Mono Blue Omni list looks a lot like you would expect. Show and Tell, Omniscience, Cunning Wish, all the cantrips, Impulse, Spell Pierce. We got some Dazes here to back it up. There is a single copy of Intuition to solve the equation. I think the weirdest thing here for me is this one of Surgical main. Now, I'm taking this list verbatim. I don't know what in the world that this is for, but there is a one of Surgical main. But more importantly, in the sideboard here, we've got your normal Flusterstorms, couple Dismembers, some extra Surgicals, Echoing Truth, Hurkyl's Recall, bonus Intuition. Really what's important here are the big targets. This is going to be Release the Ants. This is a way to kill through an ensnaring bridge that we just can't beat. Then we can go ahead and Rushing River is another bounce spell that we can wish for. Sublime Epiphany. This card does everything. There are so many words on this. There's stifles and all sorts of nonsense. It's great. Shared Summons for when we're just gonna go for it and do the thing. And then finally, Firemind's Foresight. So Firemind's Foresight, pretty traditional, but kind of old tech at this point, I guess. So for those of you who don't know, Firemind's Foresight lets you search your library for a CMC 1, a CMC 2, and a CMC 3 instant. So what you do is you go ahead and find something like Brainstorm, or if needed, Spell Pierce, and then you can go ahead and find something like Daze or Impulse, and then finally back it up by finding something like Intuition or Cunning Wish. So lets you find a way that you're going to win the game, but also have some layer of protection or some extra thing going on should you need to. So that's Mono Blue Omnitell. Oh, I guess let's walk this back for a minute. For those of you who don't know what Omnitell does, our game plan with this deck is to resolve the card Show and Tell. This is a 3-mana sorcery, but each player puts into play an artifact, creature, land, or enchantment. So just once Show and Tell resolves, these things are in play. Our primary game plan is to use Show and Tell to put in the card Omniscience, which is a 10-mana blue enchantment that lets us cast spells from our hand without paying their mana costs. Most importantly, eventually we want to use it to cast a Grizzlebrand and or an Emrakul the Aeon Storm. We're going to do that through the use of cantrips or also things like Cunning Wish. Cunning Wish being able to find us Shared Summons, which can find us both Emrakul and Grizzlebrand simultaneously to win the game. But at the core level, our game plan is Show and Tell puts in Omniscience. Omniscience lets us cast everything for free, and then we just go ham. So that is the game plan with Omnitell. Now, without any further ado, we're going to kick this off, and we're going to start jamming some Omnitell. I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. A lot of ways you choose to spend your Tuesday. I'm grateful that you have chosen to come out here and spend it with me. And thanks for joining me on my first night back. Appreciate you all. Know what that means to you too? Appreciate you being here. So tonight we are playing Omnitell, and then on Thursday we're going to change it up a little again. We're going to be playing, I am going to, for the first time ever, be playing Stardew Valley, which is a kind of farm sim adventure slice of life kind of game. It looks neat. So we're gonna do that on Thursdays. Appreciate you, Noah. I know you're busy these days, so all the time that you have to devote is appreciated. So let's get right into this first round and see what we can make happen. Oh, opponent, please. Don't make me wait longer. Opponent, I'm begging you. Come back. Hey, we did it. Oh, good. Uh-oh. We will play first. So, opponent is Tony Scapone, who is known for playing the Epic Gamble. As such, I think I'm down to keep this hand, even though it's a little questionable. Oh, nice. I'm glad you finally got a routine working, Noah. All right. City of Traders. Cunning Wish. We're gonna ponder here. Intuition, Odawara. Don't shuffle. Play this. Say go. We'll play this Odawara as our land drop, and then we'll pass. Opal's fine. Just gonna pass here. This will be end step intuition for show and tell. Triple show and tell. We put in the Naked Emrakul. Okay. We have triple counterspell now. I don't think we can lose. Tony agrees. I'm into it. Okay. I think I can cut the petal. I'm gonna cut this surgical. Take these two flusters. The surgical has some value, but it's pretty small. I think it's just that. I think we're going to cut the surgical and the lotus petal, and I think we're going to bring in some more counter magic. And I think we're going to call that a day. Oh, gross. Mulligan. I have only forces as turn 1 answers. I'm gonna mulligan again. Yep. We're gonna keep. Get rid of bonus show and tell. Get rid of impulse. Petal, sure. Mm-hmm. LED. Opal. Okay. Wish resolves. I'm more concerned by this echo in the graveyard. What does the opponent have? 2 Burgies, another Burning Wish. Opponent doesn't really have a whole lot going on. Here's the Ancient Tomb, which is from hand. I'm gonna force this. Good grief. Put back. God, and I think we can just get. One doesn't have any cards in hand, so I have no imprint, but they can pedal into Echo. Yeah, this is just gonna resolve. Correct. This just still makes a mana. Monolith, sure. Okay, there's the Harnfell. We had to pick a place there to fight that actually mattered, and that was the only one we had. I know this Emrakul is on top of my library, so we're definitely fetching it away. Okay. Burning Wish. For Echo. Yup. Yikes. Yeah, we're probably dead here. We are gonna fetch here. I just don't want the land in my deck. Well, I guess it's gonna put another one back in anyway, but... Okay, okay. We need this brainstorm to be good, and we need to not be dead. We're probably dead here. Harnfell. Yep. Overmaster, sure. Yep, there's the wish. Show me the tendrils, Tony. Yep. Black, black, tendrils. Yep. Okay. I don't think there's anything we want to change. Like, most bouncing their stuff doesn't really do much of anything. So I think we're just gonna run this back. We'll play first. This is terrible. This is okay. Bottom Ancient Tomb? Fire off a Preordain. We're basically just trying to stitch together a quick kill here. This Force of Will pitch one of our brainstorms. If I get this Omni into play, the likelihood we win the game is very high. City, yes. Lotus Petal, sure. Monolith, yep. Opal, sure. Rite of Flame resolves. I will force this. This is a relay. Oh, gamble. Sure. Yep, put the echo in the bin. Got it. Okay. That's good for us. We'll ponder here. Don't shuffle. Play Misty. Say go. There's a very few finite places this spell pierce is any good at all. LED, sure. Rite of Flame, yes. LED, yikes. Tony casts Gamble, puts our Grim Monolith in the bin. Casts a Monolith. Ugh. There's no point to fight here. I guess other than to show dominance, like I can spell pierce and pretend like I have days and shit. Hello? Welcome back. They're gonna pay. There's the echo, yep. Gross. We're probably dead. If we're not dead on the spot, we win the game. Simeon, Rite of Flame. Omnitell, correct. So game plan is cast Show and Tell, put in Omni, cast our idiots. Overmaster resolves. Ooh, so I don't do a whole lot of that these days. I've kind of made some comments on the channel before. I don't think that Fair Magic is a good thing to be playing in Legacy right now unless you're playing exactly Delver. This is the Tendrils. Yep. Yeah, I don't love playing Fair Magic in Legacy right now unless you're playing exactly Delver, and I don't really have any interest in playing Delver. So that's why a lot of times on the channel anymore when I'm playing Legacy, you see me playing combo decks, because I believe that that's one of the best things you can be doing in the format right now. As witnessed by our opponent, who is a current Legacy trophy leader at 25 trophies this league, playing that deck that they just played. The Epic Gamble. There's potential. I could play some... Yeah, there's potential for something like D&T or something fair. It's just not super high on my list. I have recently played Mono Black Depths and things like that. I love a lot of those Dark Ritual shells. But I don't know about taxes. I have not been in love with the Death and Taxes list since Yorion became a mainstay. I just don't like how many weird pieces it's trying to stitch together. Things like Urza's Saga, all of the blink value you want to have with Yorion, which you already had some of, don't get me wrong. And also adding 20 cards to your deck has a cost. And the thing is that when I think that combo is one of the best things you can be doing in the format, I don't love making our deck inconsistent. Nice. We're playing against elves. So opponent is Hello Newton of Elves fame. This is probably fine. We're gonna keep this. Yeah, so... So, yeah, I still prefer 60-card taxes, and I have played 60-card taxes on the channel since Yorion became the mainstay. It's just been a minute. Draw Show and Tell. That's not Show and Tell. Okay. What do we got? This is not a terrible thing to force here. I think we're gonna let this resolve. Given the context of my hand right now, that's annoying. I'm gonna brainstorm. Sure. This one can go back. There's the cradle. Yikes. Opponent is on Fiend Artisan Elves. Yes, we are on the Wish package. We are on a full Wish board. I can show the list here in a moment. What? I don't know how to react to that. Alright. Like, I don't... This is terrifying. Second Dryad Arbor. This is Shepherd, sure. We could be dead here. Natural Order, yup. Probably dead here. I haven't done the math yet. 10. Yeah. Yeah, very dead. Got it. Newton has attacked for lethal. Got it. Alright, things we're interested in do not include Spell Pierce. I can be talked into Dismember. That seems much better. Realistically, we're just trying to race here. Yes, so our wish package includes Firemind's Foresight, Shared Summons, Release the Ants, Surgicals, Sublime Epiphany, Rushing River, a second Intuition, Hercules, Echoing Truth, Flusterstorms. So, yes, we are our entire sideboard is a wish board. We are playing 3 copies of Cunning Wish, and then 2 copies of Solve the Equation main. Maybe I want a Spell Pierce more than I want a Surgical? I believe that. Rushing River, also not crazy. So I'm a huge fan of Omnitell over Sneak and Show specifically. I believe that if you are playing the card Show and Tell, you should be playing some sort of Omniscience build. Yeah, I believe that you should be absolutely playing the card Show and Tell, or Omniscience in your Show and Tell deck if you have the ability to do so. I definitely believe that the Omni builds are significantly better than the non-Omni builds, and I don't think it's close. Like, this card just says, win the game. Preordain. Bottom. Very little work. It turns out a lot of times, like, you don't have to have the actual kill in your hand. You can just have Omni and, like, a couple of cantrips, and you'll get there. Like, your deck is constructed in such a fashion that that is the plan. We're getting onced. See, but that's really minimal work. When you're asking basic island and dot deck in Legacy to cast a couple of ponders and stuff, like, that's pretty minimal. Alright, so there's the Force. We're gonna cast this Preordain. Bottom this. Bottom this. There's the Show and Tell. Let's fire this off now. Yeah, see, so I'm kind of known as the Grand Rapids chief of Island Ponder. It's kind of my MO. So as such, it's I'm familiar with these things. I'm gonna cast this. I'm gonna cast this. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. I'm aware who it is. Yeah, as the island ponder person in this town, like, yep, okay, sure, like, I'm correct, like, as the island ponder person, it's funny because it actually depends on at what point during my legacy career you met me. I have had a lot of people that would call me the Flicker Wisp person. I've had a lot of people that would call me the Island Ponder person. And they have met me at different points in my legacy career, and I think that all of these things are true. Correct. Yep, when you and I first met was like pretty early in my legacy career, and I was still playing a lot of D&T. Then D&T shifted to Stoneblade. Ugh, that's terrible. D&T shifted to Stoneblade. Stoneblade shifted to Standstill, and Standstill to Miracles. Gross. I'm probably gonna yeet this Cunning Wish. I'm gonna yeet second Show and Tell. I don't think I can bother with Force of Will. Yeah, that's fair. I think a lot of people hated me most on Miracles. That was not the life a lot of people were looking to live. I don't. I came off of most of my paper cards over the last couple of years. Because realistically, when I play competitive Magic, this is mostly how I'm playing. So having those, or being able to turn them into finances for the stream and things like that, just made more sense. So, no, I no longer own Legacy Miracles. Ah, I see. We have drawn Force of Will, the card that we bottomed. In fact, truth be told, I don't own a Legacy deck anymore. Oh, gross. Yeah. I play here and I play proxy events, so it just doesn't make any sense for me to do the thing. I'll daze this. Yeah, just the way that things all worked out, it just made more sense for me to vote with between my work schedule and kind of the way that life shaped up. It just made more sense for me to play this way. I can get out of here. I'm just gonna pass here. Have a good night, dude. Good to see you. Yeah, we're just gonna pass here. We'll dismember when we need to. Reclaimer, sure. This can go away. well done. Oh. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. So Newton randomly had the Caracas. Okay, we're a ways away from dying here. Rotate. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. All right. There's the Omni. Yep, we were pretty dead. Yikes. Well, that's an unfortunate start to the league, but I mean, if we're gonna go down, I guess we're gonna go down 1-2 against two of the Legacy Trophy leaders, Tony Scapone and Hello Newton. Tony playing Epic Gamble, of course, and Newton, of course, playing Elves. So, what a hot run. Now we just need to win our way out, friends. Oh, what a wild and crazy party. This is probably okay. If Preordain or Omni, okay. That's not a card that I'm particularly terrified of. That's unfortunate. Verdant. What do I see off this one? Basic Forest. Nothing. That's so much gas. There's Stage. That's gross. I really need to pray that opponent doesn't have the depths. Preordain. I'm gonna top this Surgical. This is a questionable choice, but if opponent casts Lay from the Loam, I want to snap this off on Loam. Here's a Daze, that's pretty okay. Probe, okay, so they are actual lands. Valakut Exploration, sure. Maze of Ith, that's a little annoying. Elvish Reclaimer, that's fine. Chasm, sure. Everything for blue. Grab, show, and tell. Any order. Done. Fire this off. No long. I didn't even need to fetch there. Like, that was actually pointless. Everything tapped for blue. Cast show and tell. Cast Omni. Cast Cunning Wish. Yes. Shared summons. Cast with Omni. Get Emrakul, get Grizzlebrand, done. Cast with Omni. Dece. Okay, Daze seems pretty questionable here. I will take Echoing Truth, Surgicals, I guess. That seems like the correct choice. They are red-green lands. I do have to think about blasts. But only kinda. Sure. I mean, this seems like it's probably fine. This hand is actually kind of busted. This card is very good. Diamond Shirt. Discard Wasteland. I mean, this all doesn't do anything. But fire out this Brainstorm here. Okay. Grab this. Put back Odawara. Put back Preordain. Play this fetch land. Say go. Yeah, that's fine. Fetch these away. Grab islands. Okay. Play island. Cast show and tell. You find a red blast? Omni. I accept. Cunning Wish. Dece. Cool. Well, we beat lands. That's good. Well, we'll lose to elves and lose to Epic Gamble, but I guess we could beat lands. That's fine, I suppose. That matchup feels pretty good as Omni, as a general rule. Like, they have to go for quick kills. Alright, we get to play first. This has Show and Tell, this has Emrakul, this has Cantrips. I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, once resolves. That's fine. That's like the weirdest timing. For Elvish Spirit Guide. I'm going to take Mystic Sanctuary, but I'm not particularly happy about it. This has got to be Depths, right? Sure. Yeah, this has got to be some sort of Depths deck. I think this is just fine. Okay. Odawara? I'm really just looking for Omniscience here. It's fine, you can loam. Omni? I kind of want to play the City of Traders to be able to cast this Cunning Wish so that I can use the Cunning Wish to find Intuition for all of my garbage. I think that that's correct, so I think we're going to do that. So opponent is a Depths deck. Fine. Cunning Wish. Intuition. Okay. Omni, Omni, Omni. Opponent is manually removing ice counters. What a party. I'm telling you, you have this one Dark Depths. Good talk. Okay. Again, Surgical seems pretty good. Spell Pierce seems better here. Daze does not. Let's get these Dazes out of here. I will take the Surgicals. Guess. I wouldn't hate a Bounce Spell main. I wouldn't hit a Bounce Spell main. So triple Surgical Rushing River. Cutting my Dazes. I don't hate this. Actually, I want to... No, Rushing River can go. It's definitely Echoing Truth here. That's not close. Opponent now knows they need their discard spells that they milled last game with dredging their loam. We can get turn 1 here. Thoughtseize resolves. Which one of these cards do you want? Ponder? Sure. I will Spell Pierce just about anything they allow. We will Spell Pierce. Opponent pitches their Spirit. Oh, for Veil of Summer. That's pretty hot. Not sure why you wouldn't just pay the 2 there, but, like, I guess. It trades cards that way, I suppose. That just seems like using a lot of cards unnecessarily, but taking the Impulse. I hope we draw Show and Tell right here and punish. We did not. I'm gonna play this Lotus Petal out too. Fetch because I don't really want to draw land. Preordain, Show and Tell, Spell Pierce. Do not shuffle. Say go. Hooray! Hooray! So it turns out we're totally fine against forest exploration go. We're just not okay against everything else that's happened tonight. This is reasonable. This has an Emrakul already. Gonna keep. So our opponent goes to like turn 1 Chalice of the Void and I get sad. Or turn 1 Blood Sun. Yep, Ancient Tomb, Chalice of the Void. Yikes. Resolves. Sure. Opponent has Chalice 1, Chalice 2. Crack this for island. Crack this for island. Say go. Cunning Wish. Yes. Go grab. Intuition. Okay. We can just get everything? Let's solve the equation here. Grab our Show and Tell. We're not in any hurry. I'm going to end step Intuition for Omni. I accept your gift of one Omniscience. Thank you. Good talk. So, opponent is on Moonstomping. Surgical Extraction seems basically pointless. I will take an Echoing Truth. I think that's it. There's a conversation we had about these dismembers. Like, just having an answer to their, like, early goblin or whatever. I think that we're just trying to race. I think I'm going to use Force Days Pierce to just try to jam my combo through and call that a day. I think the pedal here is great. Again, I do appreciate everyone coming out tonight. A lot of ways you can choose to spend your Tuesday. I'm grateful you've chosen to spend it with me. This is fine. I'm even going to let Chalice resolve here. Resolves. I'm going to say Force of Will for an actual threat. Chromox, sure. I don't actually care about this moon. Thanks for that, Impulse. Take the Emrakul. We'll use End-Step Intuition to grab our Show and Tell. Resolves. Show and Tell. Show and Tell. Show and Tell. Done. Hooray! Well, we did it, friends. We have once again taken down a 3-2 league, playing some sort of garbage show and tell deck. Overall, let's actually pop back right over here real quick. So, hello, deck, please. So, condense everything like we had it before. So this is the exact 75 that we played tonight. This is the exact 75 that MTG judge Raj has 3-1'd the last couple of Legacy prelims with. Overall thoughts. Deck seems pretty solid. This Surgical feels really weird. Like, sure, right? There's always a thing that you could catch with it. I don't know that I like having this main for any reason. Like, I'd almost rather it be like another Lotus Petal, or a Solve the Equation, or anything. This just could be any number of other objects. And I don't know that it needs to be Surgical Extraction. Like, I could see one of these Flusterstorms being in this place instead. I never hate having Flusterstorms main. I just don't really know what it is that this Surgical Extraction is doing for us in Game 1 situations. Now, in certain metagames, I totally understand it. In certain metagames, the graveyard is a big enough resource. When Uro was, like, the king thing to be doing in Legacy, I understand wanting, like, just, this shuts off Uro. This says, no, we're done. But, like, we're not there. That's not the life we're living. Like, we're in a world of Murktide Regent. Like, even, like, this Echoing Truth main makes more sense to me than this Surgical. Again, and MTG Judge Raj has been doing well with this list. So I'm not saying that, obviously, it's completely unreasonable. I just don't see why. It doesn't seem like there's a valid point. MTG Judge Raj, if you somehow catch this, please reach out to me, explain this Surgical Extraction to me. I would love to understand. Currently, I do not. But beyond that, the list feels pretty solid. Like, having Daze and Spell Pierce and Force of Will as protection all feels great. Solve the Equation and Intuition and Cunning Wish, Impulse, Ponder, Preordain, Brainstorm, all of these things are fantastic. And having more things that get around Chalice is spectacular. I love that there was games where our Moonstompy opponent resolved the Chalice and we went, okay, cool, and we just ignored it. Yeah, like, again, an extra Solve the Equation in this deck would not be crazy. I don't hate it. Again, there's a lot of other small things you could do that I think are nuts. I mean, another Emrakul even wouldn't be a terrible notion. But overall, like, I think this deck's pretty sweet. I'm a big fan of Show and Tell decks, as you can see by 1, 2, let's see what else have we got here. 3, 4, Mono Red Sneak and Show, 5, Tin Fins, 6, 7, 8 with Blue Black Omni. Like, I have played a lot of Show and Tell decks on this channel recently. I think it's one of the better things that you can be doing in Legacy right now. A lot of people sit and argue, like, that it's not the best, like, combo deck. I agree. It's not the best combo deck, but I'm not great with Doomsday. And given that I'm not great with Doomsday, and I want something that is more explosive and more game-ending than Elves is a reasonable portion of the time, this is more what I want to be doing. And I think that a Show and Tell deck is a real contender for one of the top seats in Legacy right now, just because you have the ability to construct your deck in such a fashion that a lot of the cards that your opponent would use to beat you, things like, I don't know, a Caracas, right? Or random bounce spells or whatever. A lot of these things, you can just get around. They don't matter. Especially when you have an Omniscience in play. And you just get to go ham off an Omniscience with all of the cantrips and tutors and things in your deck to find whatever the piece is that you're missing at the time. And, like, there were a whole series of events, right, where we could, like, Cunning Wish for Sublime Epiphany stifles a thing. Like, there's all number of different avenues you have that branch out to find whatever answer it is you're looking for. And so I really do think that Omnitell is one of the better things to do in Legacy right now. Now, what version of Omnitell it is up for debate. I could see an argument for blue-red. I could see an argument for mono-blue. I could see an argument for blue-black. I've really liked that deck in the past. But I think that a Show and Tell Omniscience deck is a real contender in the Legacy format right now. And the kind of the beauty of it is, right, for those of you who watch my channel that maybe aren't like huge Legacy nerds with giant collections, like there are not a lot of expensive cards that you need to play this deck, right? Like a reasonable portion of this deck is like pretty affordable. Like your big ones here are your set of Force of Wills, which if you're going to play Legacy and you want to play blue cards, you should probably just own. Like it is a pillar of the format. It always will be. Pick up your Force of Wills if you don't own them. So like beyond Force of Will, you have 2 copies of City of Traders. Now, I'm going to be real with you for a moment. If you were playing this deck on a budget, you could play 2 Ancient Tombs in those City of Trader slots, and it would be fine. And if you're real crazy and really on a budget, all 3 of these lands can become Crystal Vein. And it's not the end of the world. Like, you are definitely going to lose some percentage points playing Crystal Vein over Ancient Tomb and City of Traders. But, like, it's doable if you are in that kind of spot. And again, if you are in a spot where you can afford Ancient Tomb but not City of Traders, like, play 3 Ancient Tombs. It's not going to be the end of the world. Like, again, you may lose a couple of random matches because the life loss from City of Traders matter. Or the life loss from Ancient Tomb matter. But a lot of the time, you're going to be okay. If you're going to want to fetch basics and have basics in play most of the time anyway. It's okay. And then, like, beyond that, like, your 1 expensive card, I guess your 2 expensive cards, beyond City of Traders and Force of Will, are the 2 copies of Intuition. Now, like, this is the hardest one to justify, to be honest with you, because Intuition is really only a card that you're going to play in a Show and Tell deck. It doesn't see play anywhere else. But that said, like, Intuition is a Commander playable card. If you are somebody who plays Commander and is delving into Legacy, and you're looking at a big, dumb, ridiculous combo deck like this, like, owning an Intuition or 2 is not the end of the world. Now, that said, if 2 in this deck is probably where you want to be. If you are somebody that goes, okay, I really like this deck, but I can't come up with a second Intuition, you could probably, in the main, play a 3rd copy of Solve the Equation instead of this Intuition, and have this Intuition, just the 1 Intuition in the sideboard. Again, not quite as good, but you can do that. And this deck is something that you could very easily play on a smaller scale budget if you wanted to. Like, let's go ahead. So, Goldfish says this deck is $2,000. A good portion of your $2,000 is the 2 copies of City of Traders and the 4 copies of Force of Will. You downsize that significantly, discarding those, ignoring those cards. Now, Force of Will you need. You can't get around that one. You must play that card. Force of Will is a staple and a pillar of the Legacy format for a reason. Like, you have to play Force. City of Traders, you can probably get around that one. Again, a lot of the bigger stuff you can kind of get around. And that's kind of one of the beauties of Omni, is that, like, you don't really need a lot of hyper expensive Magic cards to play a deck like this, and I think a deck like this is very strong. But, with all that said, let's go ahead and open this ridiculous chest we won. It's, I don't want to. I just want to open it. Let me open it, Magic Online. Ulamog the Infinite Gyre and 10 play points. That's gotta be good, right? Alright, cool. So, our wins for the evening were 3 match wins, 100 play points, actually 110 play points, I suppose, and an Ulamog the Infinite Gyre. I'm in. Seems rad. But anyway, that's going to be it for me for this evening, everyone. I will be back again this Thursday playing my first ever attempt at playing Stardew Valley. I'm going to try to change it up a little more on the channel, do some more video gaming content and stuff like that. I'm in a weird place with Magic right now, so we will still have Magic on the stream. It will be regular. It will probably be at least every Tuesday. However, there will be occasional streams where we're not playing Magic. If that's not for you, I understand. But if you are into random video game content and things like that, stick around. Follow me on Twitter, at Azrael_Chimera. You can follow me on Twitter, and I post there my stream schedule, usually every like Monday or Tuesday, to let everybody know what's going on. Or you can go ahead and follow the channel and turn on the notifications so that when I go live, you find out what's up. I always try to make sure that what I'm doing is clear in the notification that we send out. And finally, if you're wild and crazy and have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime. And if you're not using your Bezos bucks elsewhere, I would greatly appreciate you throwing them my way. We've been doing this for about a year now. So I'm looking to start growing the channel a little bit. It would be rad to start getting some custom emotes for folks and start doing some stuff like that. There are channel channel point rewards. There's all sorts of different stuff in there, and there's a pretty wide spectrum of what's up with channel rewards. But I'm always down for ideas too. If you have an idea for a channel point reward or something like that, or if you have a cool idea for a stream, go ahead and reach out to me. I'm always down for feedback for content, positive, negative, whatever. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like to see. But I am going to head out for the evening. It was great hanging out with all of you, and I will see, hopefully all of you, again on Thursday. Cheers, everyone. Have a good night.